Hello, Shadow Stars. This is Pidgey, and this is the podcast for the week of May 12th, May 12th through May 18th. And today we have me, who is Pidgey, like I said, and then we have Sora.
Hi.
Then JJ.
Hey, well.
And Cloud.
Hey.
So we will start with the tradition: what are we playing, what are we watching? So who wants to go first?
Any takers?
Like TV shows?
TV shows, anime, games, you have it.
I just watched the season finale to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
It's really good.
What is that about?
It's about Agent Coulson from the various Marvel movies and his team after the Avengers, and it also kind of lines up with what happens in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and to eventually tie into Avengers 2.
So basically it's tying together all the superhero movies, or a lot of them, rather.
Yeah, and it also is like the story of, that team and their fight against, right now it's Hydra, the villains from the first Captain America movie.
Hell Hydra.
Yeah.
Hell Hydra.
Alright. What have you been playing then?
I've been playing some Diablo 3, some World of Warcraft, some Guild Wars. I'm trying to play a bit more of Bravely Default and Child of Light. Lots of games.
I'm seeing a theme. Lots of role-playing games.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes, they are. Indeed.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Cloud?
No. I'm good.
Good. Alright. I'll go next. Why not? I'll start with things I'm watching. I watched Free Iwatani Swim Club last night, and I finished it. It's that one show that came out last year that everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's killing anime with all of its man service and everything, but really it's not that bad. It's actually good. It's actually a good show, believe it or not. Do not be afraid of it.
They are only looking at the bad and not seeing the good.
The good, I mean, it's like any typical anime. Like the first 2 episodes has the most fan service and stuff like that, and then it's not nearly as much in the rest of the show. It's just like that. And I also watched Sound of the Sky, which is another slice of life show about the military, and that was pretty interesting. I also watched random YouTube stuff, and today I started Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. I watched episode 1, and I like it. It's... You know what? I can't even describe it. Just go look at it yourself. It's just beyond words. I can't even describe it. And for what I've been playing, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh my god, that game! I started it like a week before I came back home to here in Bell Fountain, where instead of college, and my batteries died. But before the batteries died on my Wiimote, I played like 2 hours, and each hour I felt like it got better.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Oh my god. It's amazing. I'm only like a third of the way through it. It's amazing though. I love it.
I'm really looking forward to the new game that's coming out for the Wii U X. That thing is going to be good.
It's going to be great. I'm sure of it.
We just need a name. Nintendo,
Yeah.
please give us a name.
It'll just end up being like Xenoblade 2 or something. Actually, no, it'll be like Xenomech.
Well, that would be anticlimactic.
That would be. Oh well.
Oh, Xenoblade U.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the way to be.
Clem, I think you nailed it. You nailed it.
Nailed it.
What else have I been playing? Bravely Default. It's hard. It's
Yeah.
so hard. I'm trying to get the thief asterisk in the desert, and it's just like, stop killing me, giant sandworms. Stop killing me. It's
You just
Do you
need
know what
to
I'm talking
grind
about?
through that. Yeah, that's one of the tougher parts. I had to deal with it too. What I recommend is going to the next story point first, and then coming back and doing it. Because
I'll probably
that,
do that.
yeah, it'll help. Because your level will be a little bit higher and stuff like that.
Like, I think they're all like
Also-
13.
Yeah. Also, what you should do is focus the thief, not the
Bodyguard.
bodyguard, because the bodyguard leaves after like 3 turns anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright then. Noted. Thank you much.
No problem.
I think that's pretty much it. I've just been playing Bravely Default and Xenoblade Chronicles nonstop, as well as enjoying every last ounce of Project M that there will be before Wi-Fi shuts off. So sad.
No.
I think it was Tom mentioned there might be a way to get around that. He posted
Yeah.
on forums.
It looks like it involves homebrew, but I haven't read the news post, so I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Pidgey, how about you go next?
Okay, so all my game time has been spent with RuneScape recently. Yeah.
Still relevant, apparently.
Yes, it is.
Apparently. That was my back in the day game.
It's just one of those games that, you know, you need a certain taste in games to be able to enjoy it, but I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the time that I played it, but now that I look back on it, I'm like, did I really spend that much time on this game? Wow.
One of those games.
And I still am. Still am. So much content, like World of Warcraft.
I'm trying to rush through to the level 80 content right now, so that I can do the Ice Crown Citadel and the Lich King stuff, and that's just one of the expansion packs.
Exactly. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of PS3.
PS3.
Some Grand Theft Auto here and there, some Kingdom Hearts 1.5.
That's a good game.
White Knight Chronicles I've been trying to play.
That's a good game too.
And been playing Mortal Kombat with a few friends here and there.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat! Dun, dun.
Finish you.
And then probably starting to try to get back into Monster Hunter and everything like that. Because I kind of got bored of Monster Hunter since I basically did everything. I don't have all the weapons and armor and everything yet, so I guess I can get that. But other than that, the game's basically done for me. And if this counts, I've been playing my bass guitar.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
And
I've always wanted to learn to play bass guitar. I think it'd be really cool.
I might get a new guitar, acoustic guitar, because I'm going to the mountains next month actually.
Ooh.
And my family wants me to play for them, so I might get a new acoustic guitar just for that. Otherwise, what I've been watching, there's this anime I found, let me see what it was called. Quick. Nisekoi.
Oh, I
know
read
the
the
show.
manga for that, and it's really good.
It sounds familiar.
It's about this guy who's in some kind of ninja family, I guess. I don't know what you would call it.
It's like the mob if it were in Japan.
I guess, yeah.
Oh.
And he randomly meets this girl who pops out of nowhere, just jumps over the fence. He has this locket, and she knocks it off off his neck. And then they look for it, and they hate each other. And then supposedly she moved here from America or something. And she belongs in the opposite rival gang of the main character, and they're forced to date each other so the two groups won't fight. So it's pretty interesting. I like it so far. Even though I only watched 3 episodes, it's pretty good. But that's really all I've watched. I don't really watch too much stuff anymore. Just games in general.
Games.
Games are good.
What about you, JJ?
What games have you played, JJ?
Well, I've been working on the Pokemon number challenge. Is that how you done that number? Something like that? Or
Yeah. I failed many Nuzlocke.
yeah, well, I'm working on trying to get back to my number down my Pokemon Yellow. I'm trying to get a battery cover my Game Boy that can pick all that up and so on. And I'm gonna get back to it. And I've even been writing up all the detail I had on so forth, stuff like that, you know. That's what made me working on with gaming and so on. I haven't really gotten on the PS3 or even the Wii U on that mainly. So, with the Game Boy and the 3DS, though, I've really been on it, right? For the TV stuff, well, it is chill, but whoever was talking earlier already touched that, so maybe I can say that on there. And,
I still need to watch it. The Shield cries.
So good. So good.
oh yeah. And,
Set up.
yeah, think about it. I can't really think of anything else, so forth.
Alright. Pidgey, what's our next topic?
Alright, on to gaming news. So,
Ooh. Let's talk about Nintendo Infinity.
Yeah.
Basically, for those who don't know, Nintendo is doing a Skylanders. They're gonna start making their own figures, but the difference is instead of it being for one game, it will be for a multitude of games. They haven't specified what these are, but they have shown it in a few pictures that Pidgey will not forget this time to link in the description.
I'm sorry.
What? And
I'm
I'm
already-
sure if you look below, they will be missing, just like they always are.
I'm already apologizing if
So
I
you
forget.
don't expect to see anything if you scroll down.
The idea of Nintendo and actually kind of really all for the idea. I mean, a figure that you can buy that will work across multiple games.
Yeah,
I would love to experiment the hell out of that. You know, just get a Mario figure and see what the hell it's gonna do in a Zelda game. You know, just see what happens. You know, we would love to experiment that sort of thing. I mean, seriously, I would just buy everything just so I can do that.
who knows what you can do with it? You could ride a Charizard.
I mean, seriously, just
Imagine.
really, how about you, though, with something like that?
I just hope it's nothing stupid like, okay, you're playing Zelda, but you get to wear a Mario outfit or something like that. Like, nothing stupid.
Yeah.
When you're playing Zelda,
Fine.
you can solve the dungeon as Mario.
Like instead of
transform?
Instead of
Transform?
rupees, you actually collect coins, like something stupid like that.
Yeah. Who knows?
Actually, that would be pretty cool, but
Yeah. Thinking about that, I was like, that would actually be really freaking cool.
Plus, they'll look very nice on the shelf. Yes, I will be buying as many ones related to Zelda and Mario and Fire Emblem as I possibly can. And I know JJ will buy them if they make Advance Wars.
And I will. I will definitely will.
If only they realize that Advance Wars isn't dead. They need to bring it back. Come on, Nintendo, please. JJ will be happy.
I mean,
You
they
would
thought
think so.
Fire Emblem was dead, so
And then they brought it back, and boom, we got Fire Emblem Awakening.
But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Nintendo podcasts lately about recent things going on, especially the conference they just had with investors. And one guy brought up that the figurines should have some kind of like storage option. Like, say for instance, you have Mario on the new Smash with your custom moveset. You should be able to take that figurine and put the custom moveset on the figurine and then take it to just a friend's house and use that custom moveset.
That would be
that'd
perfect.
be really cool.
I would, or just do this. This would blow everyone's mind for sure. You take a character who wasn't popular enough to be a Smash Brothers character on the disc, make him a figure, buy the figure, and play as that character in Smash Brothers. It probably won't happen, but if it did,
I wouldn't like that because it's spoiling the idea
I
of
would-
like DLC characters.
That's true.
Yeah.
it would still be
Yeah, I
like
won't
a
that
Nintendo.
at all, to be honest. I mean, I just don't really like the idea. You might as well make it Deadpool and people still won't like the idea, you know? The idea of having to buy the character or something like that, I just don't believe that.
It'd be cool, but I don't really like it either.
Like I keep saying, if you're gonna have DLC for the new Smash, at least do stages, don't do characters.
Yeah,
Yes.
It'd be too controversial.
People would
Eh,
like.
I don't.
That's the thing about Smash is that it's such a whole game right when you get it. You know, it's everything that you want in a Smash game, and it's there.
Yeah,
That's true. I mean,
like,
you don't really need
I mean-
DLC too much.
yeah, but something like the Smash Brothers game, I mean, I can't really censor it being released for DLC, even though basically they spend a whole lot of money with that kind of thing. Like Smash Brothers, you know? I wouldn't really report that, but it's just not work. It just doesn't work, I think.
If they do DLC for Smash Brothers, I can just see it either being alternate costumes or
That cost is great.
alternate stages. But other than that, I don't see them doing DLC.
I would kind of like if they came, because just from what I'm getting from looking at some of the recent Smash things, is that they seem to be making it a little bit more tournament friendly. So I'd like if they could, you know, if they notice something is a little bit, you know, overpowered or something, if they put out, you know, some patch to fix things up.
That
Yeah.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, think of what Brawl was like if you're able to attack it, you know? I mean, think about that for a moment there. I mean,
exactly. Exactly.
then that would be so broken, you know?
Mhm.
Who knows what they'll do? Only Nintendo does. But you know that Sakura has a folder of DLC ideas just sitting there at his desk.
Confidential stamp on it.
Yes. Okay, I think I've got the first question on that. What should we move on to next? I know! Alpha, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
Who
There
here is
really
hyped?
isn't enough information on it at the moment. Instead, you know, the
But
internet
hype.
is just like typing over it. Like, it's finally
Hype.
here. And
It's finally
Yeah.
happening. It's so good deal. It's like
It's happening.
episode 7 of Pokemon. It's finally happening. It's like we for
Yay.
real, you know? Seriously. I am not kidding you about episode 7, but anybody joke about that, and that's real. You know, I mean, it's bizarre and mind blowing. And see this happen for real.
My
I
question
can't
is,
see.
Here's my question. When are they gonna remake Diamond and Pearl?
I'd say
2017.
3DS.
2017 at the latest. I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it's usually, like, for
So
once per system, they usually remake. So, what, the 4DS?
Yes. The 3DS.
I couldn't see them not releasing Pokemon Z though. Like, why wouldn't they?
Oh, there you go. Just give them a
Hold
minute.
on.
Or it might be, like, Pokemon X2 and Pokemon Y2, or something like that.
Yeah, but
Z is
black,
probably the best
it
thing.
made sense with Black and White because what's a trilogy with Black and White? There is no trilogy. So
Right.
X, Y, and Z, that's a trilogy.
Now, I know that DS games and Game Boy games have been coming to the eShop. It would be cool to see Pokemon games be put on that virtual console, but I doubt it would happen. Anyway,
And another thing, why are they putting Game Boy games on the Wii U, but not on the 3DS? That part doesn't make sense.
I mean, they can clearly do it. I have the ambassadors. I'm sure most of us do. But I really do hope that they put The World Ends With You on the Wii U console, because I want to play that game so bad.
They've got a version for iPad out,
Oh, they
and
do.
so you might be able to, I don't know if you have an iPad or...
I don't have that, but I have a Nexus.
Why not put it on the 3DS instead? It's basically a bigger, better version of the DS, you know? Might as well put it on the eShop.
But I would like to see sometime, when they're done with... Square just has too many projects right now. I'll be the first one to tell you that as, a big Square
It is.
fan. But once, Nomura gets done with Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15, both games that I'm really excited for, I'd like to see The World Ends With You too.
Which, good thing on Square's part, they finally announced a profit this year,
Mhm.
Yay!
The new guy really helped.
as opposed to a loss. So that's good.
Always good.
We want to see
I
them
am
die.
super hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, super, super hyped.
So much hype.
Except that I don't have an Xbox One or a PS4 yet, so that's gonna be interesting. No money.
It depends when it comes
yeah.
out. I mean, I'd probably say they'd wait just to do it on those two consoles. If like wait until they're both established before just saying on those two consoles.
I heard some news, it's been a while back, like last year at E3, that we might be seeing them on PC also, because Final Fantasy 15, its engine runs on DirectX 11, which is the latest PC gaming engine, and so we'll probably be able to see that, and that's also the same engine for Kingdom Hearts 3, so we might be able to see them on PC at some point.
And I know that DirectX 11 isn't compatible with the Wii U, which is why they're not making a version for that, unfortunately. I would love for it to be a Wii U version. That means I would not have to buy an entire new system.
Just roll
But what
games.
can you do?
Been there, done that. Been there, done that. my
I'm
friend.
sure you have.
I'm personally waiting until they announce like an actual date for Final Fantasy 15, and then that is the day I'm buying PS4.
But yeah, that's exactly me for Kingdom Hearts 3.
You got me. Just stay.
Sadly, my PS4 is my Netflix and Hulu console.
Really, even with Infamous and stuff like that coming out?
I don't know. I just never liked the Infamous series to care about it.
Also, Watch Dogs comes out here same day as Mario Kart, I think. And that's also supposed to be a really good game.
There's so many rumors that oh, it's not 1080p, 60 frames per second on PS4. Kind of worried about that.
Eh, I honestly don't notice that much difference between 30 and 60 frames, although the 1080p kind of scares me. You know?
Well, they wouldn't sacrifice frames per second over quality. They'd probably put it down to 720. If that's the case, that's what they did with like a lot of games on the Xbox One, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Speaking of games that are hyped and are coming out very soon, I believe the countdown is 17 days until Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be crazy.
I'm gonna be playing that all day.
I hope I
might-
can play that all day.
I might join you guys for launch day stuff, but I might be having a launch day party with my friends, so we'll see what happens.
Either way, you'll have
Oh,
fun with the
I
game.
will.
So,
And then
Godspeed.
I wish I didn't already have all the free download games. The only one I don't have is Wii Party U, so I guess I'll just be getting that. I already have the other three.
I actually don't have,
I actually don't have new Super Mario Bros.
so I'll probably be picking that one up.
It's good, but it's nothing new. It's nothing you haven't seen.
And-
But it's Mario.
and, yeah, it's like I can just play my other Mario titles. There's nothing
There's a
different.
new
to be
power up,
honest.
the Tanuki suit. But other than that, it's pretty much just the same.
Sadly,
Oh well. You know,
game rehashes. What can you do?
the new Super Mario Brothers World, the 3D one, the 3D World, that should have been the launch Wii U game for Mario, not new Super Mario Bros. U.
They had so many good games on the list, and they just took them all away.
It was like, nope, new Mario
Just
Bros.
left
U
us
is
with-
the launch game.
I really wish Nintendo would keep a better consistency of lineup. I really wish there would have been a Metroid, a Zelda, maybe a Kid Icarus game, maybe just so many different. They have such a diverse library of IPs to work with, and we're getting the same Mario game. We got an old Zelda game. We got new. I mean, I guess Donkey Kong Country was new, but we're not getting all that. Pikmin 3 too, I guess.
I still feel like Donkey Kong is like the Mario universe.
Yeah.
Though. Like it's the same game. It's just
Same with
different.
Yoshi. Speaking of Yoshi, when is John Yoshi ever coming back? We saw a few screenshots 2
They're
years ago.
they're actually trying to keep it alive.
Oh,
Actually,
I thought it was.
I see Nintendo talk about
See,
it
I assumed it was
every
canceled
now and
because
again.
we haven't heard of it in 2 years. So,
No, it's still alive. I think. I don't know if they're working
I
on
see.
it,
They better be working on it.
but
They better be working on it indeed.
of course, the things I've heard were just rumors, not actual
Yeah.
facts. But yeah, just around the internet, we heard something about Yoshi is still in development.
I suppose
Stuff
this
like
just
that.
leads us into just talking about E3. What's everyone hoping for? Who did you go first?
What am I hoping for? I actually don't know. What do I want from Nintendo? I usually do know.
Don't pop out and just say games.
Games and more games now. I know what I don't want from Nintendo, and that's for them to focus on this new health thing they got going on. Don't focus on that area. Establish your main, your main company base, and then move on to that. You need to focus on one thing before moving on to another, in my opinion. Because it's still games, but it's a whole different line of games other than the usual stuff.
Yeah. I am hoping to see Smash Brothers, which I'm not 100% sure will be there. I want to see Zelda Wii U.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get a release date on that,
Yeah.
at least for 3DS.
Yeah, Smash Bros.
For Wii U, maybe.
I'm sure we'll
It's
get
possible.
a solid release date by E3, if not sooner. The thing is, though, they haven't really revealed any new Smash Bros. Characters in a while. And it was the Direct when they announced, like, Yoshi, Zero Suit, Greninja, all them. And then there was nothing. So my guess is that they'll reveal one more guy at E3 and then stop. And then whoever's in the game will be a surprise when it comes out. That's
I
my
think-
guess.
We'll probably get like 2 or 3, like last E3, because
Yeah.
there's still Ness. You know, we haven't heard anything from him. We haven't heard anything about a new.
There's
Yeah.
so many like old characters
Yeah.
missing. It's kind of sad.
My thing is, I think if you were in Melee and you made the transition into Brawl, then you're safe for Smash 4. And only a few Brawl characters I can see being cut. Likely.
What about Smash 64?
Yeah, I mean, if you're
missing Ness, you're missing Captain Falcon, you're missing
Yeah,
Jigglypuff.
they were in
so
Melee.
where are
If
those
they were
guys?
in Melee at any form, and then they made it into Brawl, then they're safe. That's my opinion. I don't know if we're gonna be seeing Snake though. In fact, I can see Snake, Lucas, Rob, and Wolf are the ones being cut, and Ike.
I don't know, because Lucas might be more, because Sakurai originally wanted Lucas to be in Smash 64, and it took him till Brawl to actually get him in. So I don't know if he's gonna want to let him go.
I did forget about that. And then everyone was like, "Oh, Pokemon Trainer's out, and we have Charizard now." And then everyone was like, "Oh, Lucario's out, and he's still here." So
Which, by the way, this week they did release some new information on Charizard.
it's
So
Royal Smash.
his side B is now Flare Blitz, and they put Rock Smash on his down B, so they took away Earthquake.
And then his final Smash will be Mega Charizard. Yes. I am excited for that. Which probably means Lucario's final Smash will be Mega Lucario.
We would hope so, but there's still people like, if you build up enough Aurora, you would Mega Evolve Lucario, which I doubt it. It doesn't seem possible.
I think that'd be too much
You might-
overpowered.
Yeah, it would.
Then you can play doubles, have your doubles partner beat the crap out of you, and then you become Mega Lucario and just kill everyone.
Or just fly off the stage.
Kill my Mega Lucario. Kill
Yes.
everyone.
Like, I know I've seen some people do that back when we used to play with items. Like, if there was like a bomb or something, they'd blow themselves up with it so they could become stronger with Lucario. It was entertaining to watch.
I think all the characters in Smash 4 are going to be really interesting. Like, I'm excited for so many of them.
Yeah, like, yes. Even the old ones, they're doing new things with, like, King Dedede and Charizard and Lucario and all them.
Mhm.
And I like the fact that they're taking a lot of the randomness out of it too. So King Dedede will always throw Gordos. Pikmin pulls his Olimar pulls his Pikmin out in specific colors and orders and stuff like that. All the randomness. But the only thing I'm concerned about is how that will affect Mr. Game & Watch, since that's his whole thing is luck. Sort of. At least with the judge. And everyone knows the judge is the best. Although Game & Watch isn't technically confirmed to be in the game, though. But, I mean, really, would they cut him out?
It would make me sad, because I
I
use him a
doubt they
lot.
would cut him out. He's a big part of this.
That's his first character. Like, that's their first main character. If they can't do
Off
that.
topic. But, a lot of people...
Anyway, back to E3 stuff.
Okay, let me just say one more thing, though. About Smash in general. A lot of people have been speculating about Project M's character clone, and a lot of people are saying that they think they're going to put in Paper Mario as a clone character of Game & Watch.
Huh.
So,
That would work.
Paper
actually.
Mario, anyone? I approve.
It would be interesting
It would
at
be.
least.
I want to see it.
I couldn't see him as a full character.
Well, yeah, he'd be like Mewtwo and Roy, though.
Like,
Like a clone engine character.
like I couldn't see him as a separate character, like separate attacks and everything.
Yeah. Who knows?
Unless he used like stickers and stuff. I'm like sticker star, but that game was horrible.
I still haven't played it. I need to get it one of these days. Back to E3 though.
Inmate.
JJ, you have anything to add?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
One thing. After two things. A band 4. I don't want my bet. A band 4. And all I want to see is play, and all I want to hear about. A band 4. That's it.
AJ,
I can justify and play games. That's all I want to see. A band 4. That's it. Still, done.
JJ,
What,
you'd be so happy.
what about Shin Megami Tensei Cross?
Oh,
Would that solve your
I think, is that a
cravings?
fighting game or a role-playing game?
We don't know. We don't know
Oh.
anything about it yet. We just
I
have
think it's
a
gonna
title.
be a fighting game.
I don't know.
I think it would be like the version on Wii, like with Ike's game.
Maybe. I have no idea, because I don't know anything about Shin Megami Tensei, so correct me if I'm so completely wrong here. But it doesn't seem like the two universes have anything in common at all.
See, but that's kind of the thing that I read an article on it. It's been forever ago, but the guy, it was started by one of the directors of Shin Megami Tensei, and he wanted a crossover game, and it wasn't Fire Emblem to start with, and he wanted a crossover game. And he was like, I want to see, crazy like fantasy elements flying through the middle of Tokyo. And he went to different companies, and he got to Nintendo, and he's like, what kind of cool things could we do with this? And he's like, Fire Emblem would be right for this. And so I'm thinking it's going to be more like a RPG type thing.
We will find out maybe at E3.
I could see more elements from Fire Emblem over Shin Megami Tensei, personally. But the two universes do work together, in my opinion.
I don't know anything about Shin Megami Tensei, so I can't really say anything.
I mean, we basically don't know anything about the game, is the thing. We don't know if it's Intelligent Systems who do the Fire Emblem games, if they're the ones that are working on it, because we haven't heard anything about it, like what they're working on since back on, Fire Emblem Awakening, and that's, over a year old now. That's for
Whoever worked on that game, please put them on this project,
Yeah.
please, because that game was awesome and beautiful.
it could also
Amazing.
be on oh god, what is Atlas's side? What's the team called for Mega 10? Is the team that does Shin Megami Tensei, and it could also be them. Although right now they're working on a lot of games, including Persona 5, which I hope to see at E3. But there's just so many, ifs, ands, or buts about the game. I just want to get more information on SSD.
We have more information about Yarn Yoshi than we do this game.
We got that really quick trailer last
do,
year,
actually.
and then nothing.
Yep.
We have more information on X in this game.
X, we've actually seen quite a bit of really good footage from. We under
Well, yeah, gameplay and
It
stuff.
looks like
but
it looks like Xenoblade but with mechs,
which is
not a problem at all.
Monolith's original game. They started out at Square and did Xenogears, which is a fantastic game. Play it. And then they moved to the what company? Bandai Namco, and did Xenosaga, the 3 episodes of that, and then they decided to go and make their own company in Monolith and made Xenoblade, and Nintendo's like, you did really good, we're gonna buy you, and so now they're gonna be pretty much making exclusive Nintendo games.
Which is why I hope Shulk will be in Smash Brothers.
Another character I want to see.
Yes.
I would love him to be in there.
Have you guys heard about some of the leaked rosters? I believe like we keep on coming back to Smash Bros here, but
It's Shadow Stars. We are a Smash Brothers clan.
I see Leak Rock.
but Shulk, Palutena, Chorusman,
Yes!
Pac-Man were some of the people on the leaked roster. I feel like there was one more.
There's also me and there's Palutena.
Oh, Chrom.
Oh yeah, take Crom.
Which Chrom is believable since that's followed the pattern of the latest Fire Emblem character and then
Well, not exactly a pattern. More of a coincidence. Yeah.
I kind of hope that they bring back.
You have Marth, and then you have the latest character, always.
I kind of hope they bring back Ike in this game, because I feel like he brought such a different play style than I feel Chrom or Marth would. You know?
Or even Roy.
So, I kind of...
like that, but I just don't see it happening. But then again, they brought back Lucario, so...
Yeah, that's true. What else? Oh, another thing that I'm excited for. I really want to see X. I really want to see Zelda Wii U. I think that's, I think that's one of the things that could save the Wii U is if they actually gave us a really awesome looking HD Zelda. I want to see a 2D Metroid on the Wii U, in-house developed by Nintendo.
Only thing about, sorry to interrupt you, but only thing about Zelda is like they have long production cycles for that game. So considering that,
Yeah.
when did Skyward Sword come out?
11.
Okay, so they usually have a 5-year production cycle.
Yeah. Well,
So considering that, if it would come out this year, I can't see
it'll
it.
probably
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll probably be next year, but they usually give us, a year's notice. They start telling us this kind of stuff. And also, last year, they said, in the meantime, here's Wind Waker. And also, back in 11, right when Skyward Sword came out, they said, this is too long of a development cycle for Zelda games, that 5 years, so they want to shorten it. And plus, if you look back at the N64 era to the GameCube era, it was 1998, and then 2001, and then Wind Waker came out in 04. So that was only, for 3 games, that was only a span of 5 years.
Well, all I can say is that it's about
harder to make good games these days. But that would probably give no reason for people to buy it.
Well, they need to do whatever they can to boost Wii U sales, and I think Zelda would be just the thing to do it.
Just give me a Metroid and I'm happy.
And a Metroid. And a Star Fox, and an F-Zero, and Advance Wars. They have too many IPs.
Well, that's the thing, is that they have such a wonderful library of IPs that they can sustain themselves on just themselves, with IPs, and I don't feel like they get around to enough of them. I want to see them hiring a lot more people so that we can get, more Kid Icaruses, more Metroids, more... for some reason,
Bring back Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox was great. I don't know if I want to see it. Mother, yes, I want more Earthbound. Please.
Earthbound.
That all goes back to console sales and everything like that, though. Like, if they sell a console well, then they can afford to make more games and hire more people. Blah 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 blah.
And I'm not even saying that all of these have to be on the Wii U. Like, some of the, like Earthbound, I think would be perfect for the 3DS. You know, I feel like that'd be a really crazy kind of feel. Have, you know, you look up from the, you know, your characters are on the bottom screen and they're kind of like fighting people on the top screen that are kind of like 3D, and I think it'd be a really cool effect.
It would be very awesome. I was so hyped. You know, I mean, they even those ones though, just excluding all the ones that are heavily Smash Brothers represented, there's still like a bajillion more that other companies would kill for. Advance Wars being a good example. In Golden Sun.
Oh my god!
I'm just trying to think of some other ones.
Golden Sun needs to continue, but it won't because it takes too long to develop an RPG. Is what it's the same people who do the Mario Golf series.
They're too busy making Mario Golfs.
Yeah, that's basically what they said.
Stop with the Mario games, please.
They basically said
we've had enough.
They make more money doing a Mario Golf game, and they spend less time on it. So why should we do this Golden Sun game that takes us forever? Even though they, you know, they left us on cliffhangers, you know, multiple times in this series, and we're just sitting here like, why?
I haven't played a single Golden Sun game, but I really want to. In fact, wait, didn't they release one on the Wii U?
Yeah, it's on the Virtual Console, and
I need to get it then.
yeah, it's like for $6, and also there's one on the DS. I'd wait until you played Golden Sun 1 and 2, but there's one on the DS called Dark Dawn. I like the game. It's not as good as Golden Sun 2, but Dark Dawn is still a pretty dang good game, I'd say. It does leave you off on a massive cliffhanger, so be prepared.
Alright, I will add it to my list of games to play before I die. It's a long list, sadly. I'll move it up in priority, because I do want to play it. Pidgey, what's our timer at? You can go a little longer, I suppose. Is there any SHS news anyone wants to talk about? Anyone?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Okay, I have two.
The Mario Kart 8 event that we're going to be doing on the 30th, isn't it? That the game comes out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I might be able to be there. We'll see. I don't know.
I will be hosting that. Broadcast it to either YouTube or Twitch.
Cool. Well, I have two things. One, I reached 1,000 posts today. And two, SHS Idol is over. I won!
Nice.
Yay! I'm impressed with myself. I didn't know I was a good singer. I believe it came as a shock to everyone though. What else on Shadow Stars? I'm just scrolling through. Nate almost burned himself alive today.
I feel like that's a usual thing for Nate. You know, like, you know, he gets his computer stolen, then he burns himself, then he refinds his computer, then he burns himself again.
And then Jackal got me hooked on Tetris with Friends today.
How does that work?
I don't know. I'm just addicted to Tetris with Friends now. As Kim, I was in the call with him earlier and we just played it for like 2 hours. It was amazing. I think that's it for SHS News. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen the Mario Kart song that I posted on the forums, go watch it right now.
Bet you should post the link below.
He should. I bet it's not there if you look down. Look down. Is it there? I'm gonna go with probably not, but you never know.
You know, I'm just not gonna put it just to smite you.
No!
Just spite the fact.
No! Why you do this?
No why.
Anyone else have anything?
No. I think that's it.
Cloud? JJ?
Get out and do more tournaments, guys. I
Yeah.
shouldn't be saying that because I haven't been to a single one yet, but I'll try this week.
We've only got 7 more days.
Fun back.
Yes. We've only got 7 more days to enjoy the tournaments, so get out there.
Well, at least on Wii anyway.
NDS. I mean, there's still Battalion War 2, the Continent, Pokemon Battle Revolution, Part 3, back up. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff you can probably get on before you get the board stuck down from it. Because,
Plus,
I mean,
there's
this-
medals of them.
also make me yawn. Also make me yawn. I'm into it, but
Plus, there's new medals. And everyone loves medals.
I really
50-50
want one
shiny
of them. Like, they all look really cool.
I know, I want them all. Even though I can't have them all, because some of them are exclusive for a certain period of time.
Only one more week. We won't have Wi-Fi in a week.
That's
Well-
crazy to think about. Like,
We'll still have Mario Kart 7. Yay.
Huh.
and, I mean, it's only a week until Mario Kart,
Yeah,
at least afterwards.
exactly.
So,
We'll just be tired for like a week. We'll take a week off. JJ, you can take a
Everything will
week
explode.
vacation. We give you permission, even though you're the head admin.
it's like we should go on, like, vacation or something.
Yes.
Alright, so I think that wraps up the podcast.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, goodbye everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.